Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the second of the two Mr. Doctor Who Fan 13 Doctor Who DVD reviews this week. This review, again, was requested by Highwood Productions 3, who requested my previous review of Earth Story. So again, click the link in the description below to check out his channel. Thank you for requesting this, Highwood Productions 3. And he also requested my previous review of the Earth Story box set, which, if you want to see that, then check my videos. But, yeah, so... Anyway, today's review is going to be of the Doctor Who Mannequin Mania box set, which starring Jon Pertwee. Now, this, like Earth Story, includes 2 DVDs, Spearhead from Space and Terror of the Autons. Birth of the Third Doctor, Jon Pertwee, and the only 2 classic stories to have the Autons. So, yeah. So anyway, we're gonna first start by taking a look at the front box. As you can see, you got your usual stuff there. You got let me do it like this, right? Got your BBC logo up there, the Doctor Who logo as usual, and the art is so much better than sorry, let me rephrase that. Now, the box art is actually, the box set design is actually really good. It's pretty awesome, if I say so myself. I mean, so you got the Doctor on the right, the Master on the left, an Auton in the middle, and more Autons at the bottom. With the thing. Now, the Auton design is obviously from Spearhead from Space, and not Terror of the Autons, so, yeah. Anyway, now to read what it says at the bottom. It says, it has, of course, again, Spearhead from Space and Terror of the Autons. 2-disc set. Yep, it's 2-disc set. And it's rated PG. The Third Doctor must face the terrifying plastic Autons and the Evil Master in these 2 classic 1970s adventures. So, yes. Now, before I get to the rest of this, some of you may be wondering, wait, what the hell is Spearhead from Space doing in this box set? It already got a DVD release. Well, you're going to find out in a sec. Whenever we get to Spearhead from Space. Anyway. On the spine we've got Doctor Who Mannequin Mania, blah blah blah, usual stuff. All the stuff we had on the front. And box art design again on the other side. We've got Doctor Who Mannequin Mania on the top. And the usual crap that no one cares about at the bottom. So yes, all in all, a very good box art design for the box set. Really, really good, again, like I keep saying. So anyway, now let's get to the main meat of the box set. Right, now your question is answered. Why is Spearhead from Space in here? Well, let's find out. Your question is about to be answered. Now, so, anyway, first the 2 DVDs in here, Spearhead from Space. As you can clearly see there, it is a special edition. So, yeah. It's a special edition, that's why it's in this box set with Terror of the Autons. Anyway, I've got usual stuff up there, BBC DVD, blah blah blah. From the Jon Pertwee years, 1970 through 74. It's rated PG, and again, for a box art, this is actually really good box art design. They're getting better with these, to be honest. I mean, you've got the Doctor and Liz at the left there. The right, you've got the Brigadier and that guy, I've forgotten his name. And some Autons in the middle. And the Planet Earth at the bottom there. And on the spine, you've got the usual stuff again. Doctor Who, Spearhead from Space, blah blah blah. I'm not going to go through that. Got more nice pictures on the back. Doctor Who, Spearhead from Space, starring Jon Pertwee, written by Robert Holmes. Exile! The Time Lords have banished the newly regenerated Doctor to Earth. But the Doctor isn't the only alien to have arrived, as a swarm of meteorites have crashed into the sleepy English countryside, bringing with them a new terrible threat to mankind. As the Nestene plan takes shape, unit, the Doctor and his newly appointed scientific advisor, LeShaw, race against time to stop humanity being replaced by a terrifying plastic facesmile race. ... Anyway, you got your special features here. This story was originally broadcast on BBC One between the 3rd and 24th of January 1970. It was produced by Derek Sherwin and directed by Derek Martinez. Unusual credit no one cares about there, although that's good there. So, yes, so you've seen what it's like on the outside. Now let's see what you actually get inside, the main meat. Again, this is the real main meat, right? So again, you've got the usual booklet thing with the scene selection, summary, and special features. And you got the disc, which is basically just the box art again, with the exception of the planet Earth and the other Autons at the bottom there. Right, now for my opinion on Spearhead from Space. It's an okay story. You know, it's pretty good for John Pertwee's first story. It could have been better because it does get boring at times, therefore I consider this to be overrated. But it's not bad. There are way worse stories out there. It's good. It's just not, you know, brilliant or spectacular or anything. Although it was a great start for the Autons, though. They were fantastic in this. And I'm sort of rushing this because don't want to spend too much time on this video. But yeah, that's Spearhead from Space. And now we're moving on to the second DVD. And it is its first and hope probably only DVD release. Terror of the Autons, starring John Pertwee. So, yeah, so, again, you got the usual stuff. You got BBC DVD, Doctor Terror of the Autons, and then the box art is actually really good. Again, not as good as Spearhead from Space, as I think, but still pretty good. You've got the bus there, satellite dish, Doctor, Master, Joe, and new Auton there. And it's from the John Pertwee years 1970 through 74. On the spine you got the usual stuff again. On the back again, more lovely pictures. So yeah, Doctor Who Terror of the Autons, written by Robert Holmes, starring John Pertwee. Right. The Doctor is still trapped on Earth and unable to use a TARDIS, but the Time Lords are looking out for him. They send a warning that the Master has arrived, and the Doctor soon discovers that the evil Time Lord is working alongside the Nestene Consciousness, the controller of lethal Auton creatures. Once again, the planet is in terrible danger. Can the Doctor and his new assistant, Joe Grant, save it before it's too late, and the true terror of the Autons is revealed? Special features, blah blah blah. Sorry about that was an accident. This story was originally broadcast on BBC One between 2nd and 23rd January 1971. Produced by Barry Letts and directed by Barry Letts. Interesting. Usual crap again there at the bottom that no one cares about. And the main meat inside Terror of the Autons is the same as Spearhead from Space. You get the booklet with the summary, scene selection, a list of special features again. And of course you get the disc, which is the same as the box art, with the exception of hey, it's all there actually. And we had some things missing from Spearhead from Space, but nothing missing from Terror of the Autons actually. Alright, now for my summary on Terror of the Autons. This is pretty good. I think this is better than Spearhead from Space, to be honest. This is probably one of the better John Pertwee stories. It was a great start for Joe Grant as the new assistant. Yeah, great return for the Autons. It was pretty disappointing that we never got to see them again after this. I mean, if Trial of a Time Lord wouldn't have been aired, and if we would have got the Lost Season 21, then we would have probably seen them in the Adventure, Love Fever, and How to Cure It. And also, it's a brilliant start for the Master as well. I mean, he's just brilliant in this. Roger Delgado is just the Master. You can't beat the original. Although I do think Anthony Ainley and John Sim were pretty good Masters. All the Masters were good, just like all the Doctors. But, yeah. So Roger Delgado makes his fantastic debut as the Master in this story. And, yeah. So that's my really shorter than usual, to be honest, review of the Doctor Who Mannequin Mania box set. I apologise for this being short, but I just wanted to, make this brief. Don't know why, I just, I didn't feel like making this too long. But, yeah. So, anyway, if you're a big Doctor Who collector, again, definitely get this. If you're a big John Pertwee fan, and even if you have the original Spearhead from Space, now I have not seen the original release of Spearhead from Space on DVD, but from what I've heard, the picture quality was pretty crap, and they improved it a lot in the special editions. And also, if you want Terror of the Autons, even if you have the original standard edition of Spearhead from Space, I'd still get this box set, because, again, they improved Spearhead from Space so much with the special edition, and Terror of the Autons is a great story. So, yeah, and also if you want a good start to the classic series, I'm not sure that I'd recommend this for anyone who wants to start on the classic series. I mean, I'd recommend it for Terror of the Autons, but I would say Spearhead from Space, but that can get boring at times, so I'm not going to say Spearhead from Space, so yeah. But it's still a good story nonetheless. Both are good stories. It's a great box set. All Whovians must have this one, who's like, really into the classic series, and who's into Doctor Who at all. But, yeah, so that's going to be it for now. This is Mr. Doctor Who Fan 13 saying word out, and join me next week for when we will go back to reviewing box DVDs that I decide to review myself. Now, I know we have one more request, but I've actually got a plan for that one, a very special one, so yeah, join me for my next review.